games. Penn State is going to have Allie Brigham in the lineup, the true center to match up with Monica Sinano.
Brigham just had a fantastic game against Northwestern, 19 points, 2 boards. She actually has a really high shooting percentage at 68%, but also has the ability to step out. Fantastic. Just a fantastic resume for Coach Bluter, and what she's been able to do for Big Ten basketball is remarkable.
Iowa has won 7 straight games. That's the second longest active streak in the Big Ten behind Indiana. Again, their third top 10 win this season. That's second most in school history. This is a team that is red hot coming into this game against Penn State, who will start things out on offense. 10 on the shot clock already for McKenna Marisa. Shachevsky, the freshman, being guarded by Clark. The hesitation goes all the way, can't get the finish.
Finish doesn't go, but I like the move and confidence from Chesky.
Iowa already on the move. Kate Martin will go to the free throw line.
Penn State has to find a way to pick up the ball handler to slow down that offense and try to force Iowa to grind it out in the half court.
Kate Martin, the glue player for this Iowa team.
But Iowa held her to 5 points because Gabby Marshall just didn't give her any open looks at the basket in that first meeting.
Another look in the paint for Penn State. Tanaya Thompson can't get it to go off glass. Caitlin Clark, she'll go all the way.
Again, stop ball. Clark was able to get from the top of the key on Penn State's side all the way to the basket.
Clark coming off a 42-point effort against Maryland. Shachevsky at 25% from 3. And a steal for the Lady Lions. And Clark kicks it.
Coach Keir is doing just a good job coming in here and providing a burst of energy. This Penn State team plays really hard. They buy into her system, and most importantly, they've become a really solid defensive team in the Big Ten.
Look at that verticality from Leilani Kapanis, who puts it through.
Kapanis is physical, and when Penn State can score in the half court, they're able to set up and press.
More free throws coming up. Gabby Marshall.
Kapanis is a huge player from a defensive perspective. Penn State can really use her on the offensive end as well.
She looked like a wide receiver there, saying, throw me the ball, and I will go get it. Because Kate Martin's coverage was great. McKenna Marisa in rhythm, now 0 for 2 as Clark battles for the rebound, and this is how the Iowa offense begins. Sinano getting her first touch. Great pass, Kate Martin. And such quick decision-making from Sinano. Just Marisa sneaking right in there. Ball's already gone. 2 seconds left for Kapanis. Floats it up. And Brigham there to clean up the boards.
Brigham's been a part of every single basket.
Keeger said that Iowa is going to score its points. They're scoring 90 points per game in Big Ten play, but we need to be as aggressive right back to them.
Coach Yao had the ability to make you feel like you were the only person in the room, and Keeger just spoke to how special it was to get to have that interaction with one of the greatest of all times.
Chesky gets free for a long-range 2. That's not there. And Penn State shooting 21% from the field, even though it's a 2-point game. Clark being guarded by the freshman. Lob inside. How did that get there to Sinano?
That was like a quarterback.
There was communication going on between the two there. Kapanis, a mid-range J, and a rebound to Monica Sinano. But Caitlin Clark second in the nation in assists per game. She also does that.
So nobody's picking her up in a Penn State jersey. You have to stop the ball no matter how many bodies you have to send at Clark. But Clark's one of the best at just simply getting to the basket. She is so determined. If you don't pick her up, she's like, that's an open invitation for me to get a high percentage shot.
She's got 4 points, 2 of 4 shooting. Shachevsky patient through that pick and roll. And Hawkeyes switch back. Marisa, very difficult shot and no good off glass.
They're guarding Marisa one-on-one, but the moment she drives, that help comes over, and Marisa's had no room to maneuver.
Clark up and under. She makes anything look easy.
That looks kind of hard, I'm going to be honest, but the shot itself did go down, and that's just the type of player.
4 seconds left. Shachevsky has that knocked away and picked off by Stolfi. She's got high-level skill.
And just a great anticipator of angles, reading that perfectly.
Sydney Fulter dropping it off for McKenna Warnock. Meanwhile, the defense is forcing the Lady Lions to take contested shots frequently.
Well, Marisa hasn't had enough space to move either in the paint because there's so much congestion from Iowa staying inside.
Clark off glass, tipped out by Stolke. Davis can't put it away from three, but one more try. Clark gonna reset here. Five seconds on the clock for Davis. Clark, step back, yes.
Clark generates so much separation on that step back that she's able to get a clean shot because of that ability to separate.
Brigham gets the separation and finishes. Up ahead, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Iowa surges at the end to lead by 10.
And Caitlin Clark doing Caitlin Clark things, totally leading this team in a variety of ways. Look at this step back, bada bing, bada boom.